Chesypoof back again, guys. This time, if you signed on to Xbox Live at all today or anytime this week, depending upon when you see this video, you'll notice that there's a new dashboard update in place. And so I figured we'd give that a shot and check out that if there's anything worth viewing. As you can see, it looks more along the lines of the Windows Phone 7. I don't know how much time has passed, but basically I finally got the option to end up actually accepting the new terms and conditions on Xbox Live. I disconnected my modem and my router 3 different times. Once I unplugged the Kinect, it finally let me, so I didn't have to try to do it on wireless. But now we'll get to this new dashboard. Little walkthrough of the dashboard. You can see this is the home page, so it looks like there's a disc in the top corner. You got the quick play option, cloud saves, a random advertisement, and then some of the marketplace ads that just pop up in the middle. So we got Hangover 2, wow, the new face of Xbox. Let's go back to Batman. I guess that's apps. There we go. So you can see cloud saves. So of course, if you don't know what cloud gaming is or things like that, it just means that you can go online and basically your save file will follow you wherever you travel, wherever you log in, as long as it's on a cloud server, basically. If you notice, it's got the discs in there at the moment. Yeah, I finally took Skyrim out because I was playing with Dusty and John. You might remember them from some of the other videos there. He's Quackinator online. I'm Algebra. There's Bing. So you can search for all those different things. Of course, Kinect is going to be a big part of all this, so I should probably plug that back in. Xbox, Bing, chesypoof. So, of course, you can see it doesn't have anything for chesypoof. It's got Jesse Stone, Jesse. We can try to do that again. Xbox, Bing, chesypoof. Survey says South Park. Oh, well, at least they can tell exactly where I got the name kind of from, which is good. So apparently it just basically looks for different games and movies and things like that. Of course, you've seen everybody do this, but we can go ahead and try this too. Xbox, Bing, Halo. So now it's going to show everything. You got a bunch of the different games here. So social, you can see here, there's algebra. So right now, if you just saw that current video, now you're going to know exactly where I ended up getting that suit from. And algebra, I am wearing my Earthworm Jim suit that you just saw in that previous video. But it shows some of the achievements right there. It shows some of my buddies right here. Apparently Guitar is online, Strider. You can switch between friends, the social apps, and things like that right there. So from here, looks like it's loading up. So it's switching around a little bit. Okay, there's parties. So you can specifically see who's in parties, if this is what I'm thinking. I like that. I know previously you wouldn't be able to see who's in the party unless you're on here. And then it just pops up like that, so you can see, oh, these random people, they're all together. Beacons and activity. Let's see what this is. So apparently you can see the last few games that you've been playing, the last 5 games specifically. What's coming up and how many people are playing it, recently played it. So apparently two of my friends are online playing Gears of War right now. 14 friends have played it recently. There's Quackinator, so that was Dusty, like I was telling you we played yesterday. Assassin's Creed's Revelations, of course I'm playing through that one right now with Melina, but you can see who's played it and how long ago they have. So that way you can end up finding your friends a little bit better. Or people that you can play certain games with specifically. Oh, I didn't know Curtis had or Assassin's Creed. I don't know why I tried to say Animal Crossing, but he has that one too. Anyways, with that, you know, you can say, okay, I can play that one together with him. Skyrim. Of course, that's the one that's been sucking so much life out of everybody else. 2 people are playing it right now, or they're online with it at least. But it shows how long ago they played it. Halo Reach, of course. Waypoint. So basically that is on the now playing list, what I've gotten through. Gears of War, I played 1 round of Horde last night. Although basically that lasted for 2.5 hours. And I got to bed a little bit later. But I made it, so that was pretty funny. Apparently, the Friends activity, it shows specifically what they've been playing. So Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3, of course, that seems to be the biggest numbers of each of them. Granted, I haven't played either of them other than the Battlefield 3 beta. But so that's how that looks. This is the new Friends list. It looks like it just swipes them a little bit, so it's a little bit different than it was previously. That's a cool little ninja costume thing. So instead of swiping back and forth, going through the entire list, it looks like there's groups of 4, and then it switches to other groups of 4, even though they're all sleeping. So it'll just showcase them. Of course, there's me, there's my achievements. So stuff will pop back up. It looks like you can customize the avatar and the theme right from the background. So I mean, you can see I got Halo right there, and I got, you know, Meat Boy right next to me, but change the theme. We'll try this out. So now it makes it so it doesn't even take you out of the menu, which is nice. Okay, so I changed it to The Walking Dead. Sunday's AMC. I know it's walking commercial right here in this video, but that way it's pretty cool. Click back on the Friends, and at least this way we can see the little backgrounds, because I never saw this theme previously. It definitely looks like they changed that so you don't get to enjoy the backgrounds as much as you used to, and all that they are random zombies. Let's see if it does the same thing with the avatar. Nope, it looks like it loads up the avatar menu. So you can at least see, hey, there's Algebra without his Castle Crashers hat on. But it's just so cool. So this is the new video marketplace. You can see your video apps apparently. Of course, all sorts of advertisements. What are my video apps? I guess this will end up being where the Verizon FiOS is, and HBO Go, and the different networks if you're on Comcast, and all of that kind of fun stuff when it comes to the cable on the Xbox, so you can get rid of your cable company. Of course, we have Cox out here. Cable with Cox. You can see these long load times, but Windows Media Center, and apparently you can go to the app marketplace. So they're literally making it so that anything on the Windows 7 phone, I guess, works, or Android, or iPod, that kind of stuff. But so here's the game menu. You can see my games, game marketplace. Of course, it looks like random advertisements in the middle. Sales and specials, so I'm guessing this will be where they have the deal of the week. Oh, yeah, there we go. So those are the specials. You got the music, so you can see your music apps, Zune Marketplace, a bunch of advertisements. There's Chuck Norris on WoW. And for a second up there, at least, it was Queen. I saw Freddie Mercury. So apparently there's that new 9-pack for Rock Band 3. So apps. So this is apparently where they put the Netflix and Hulu Plus and ESPN, Last.fm. You can check out the apps marketplace because that's got to be new stuff. And apparently that's it. So of course there's not much yet. Music, social. You got the Facebook and the Twitter, the Video Connect. Coming soon, we can see YouTube. I basically forgot that Xbox doesn't have that yet. We got specific channels. UFC, of course, they're making a big deal about. Sci-fi. What happens when you end up clicking them? It doesn't do anything. Coming soon too. There's that Verizon FiOS. You got Voodoo Movies, HBO Go. And surprisingly, you don't see Skype on that list. I know they recently bought Skype, but it's kind of surprising that they're still not making it an option with the Kinect, things like that. So that's the apps section. You can see which apps you already have. Apparently I don't have any of them yet, so I'll have to switch with this new settings. And then there's the new settings. So basically you can end up seeing it's like they tried to make it Windows Phone 7, even though it's your Xbox. So if that's a good thing or a bad thing, it doesn't work. I just said the name of the system, and as you can tell, it's trying to ask me what's going on because of Kinect. So with that game section too, I mean, they simplified everything in the sense of that Windows Phone. But you can click on My Games, and it'll almost load up as if you were looking at the marketplace previously. You can see it has a bunch of stuff, but it doesn't separate between what you have downloaded in the sense of demos or full games, arcade games, and things like that. So you have to go to that show button. You click on that, and then you get the different options. Okay, so I just want just arcade games. And then it ends up coming up everything that you have basically from there. But it doesn't look like it has an option for things that you physically own. Your recent downloads. So yeah, it literally looks like it took out the option so that you can get the Xbox 360 games mixed in with the arcade games, mixed in with the ones that you fully own, and they're all just sitting there. I feel a little mad at the moment because of that. Apparently that means I'll have to go through the demos and end up deleting the things, although if I waste this much time playing through all these demos, I'll never get through Skyrim or these other games. So of course all of these things are just specifically demos, but they don't have separation, which is pretty lame. Recently played, looks a little bit better, of course. Some of them are just the little baby logo. They don't have anything online. That's weird. So Xbox, looks like Microsoft did a pretty bad job on that, but I guess we'll wait to see if there's any other feedback that'll change it for next time, because as we know, as with the last one, we got stuck with that first little Kinect upgrade. Hopefully this isn't a sign of the times to come. And that's a quick little walkthrough of the new Xbox dashboard. So that way it gives you a taste of what will happen the next time you connect your Xbox online, because it's one of those mandatory updates if you want to play games with friends and things like that. So I will see you guys later.